We want to welcome you to Bluegrass Middle School's Honor Night. This night was created to recognize the outstanding achievements and hard work of our students. When adding up the awards from K-Prep, AB Honor Roll, A Honor Roll, Perfect Attendance, it was just impressive. It's so many different awards and so many different students. We appreciate their hard work. We appreciate parents and guardians allowing us to teach your children and to share that experience with them. There's some other things I'd like to mention before we get started. Tonight should go very quickly. We're not going to drag it out for 2 or 3 hours. So before we get started, I want to make sure that you're aware that we have a wonderful website called bgmsdogs.org or .info or .com. Any of those you go to, you'll be able to get to our website. Bluegrass is always moving forward, always wanting to make change, as we have with construction the last couple of years, and we're going into the summer with construction as well. So if you see your board members, thank them, because they have definitely been supportive of our school and supportive of making the changes that was necessary to help further educate your children. So if you see them, say thank you. In that spirit of Bluegrass, of making change and growth, if you have any suggestions, anything that can make Bluegrass better, we're always open and ready to listen to those suggestions. I'm going to ask Ms. Mueller, our assistant principal, to come up, and she's going to read the names for perfect attendance, all year honor roll, A honor roll, excuse me, for AB. I'm glad I'm not reading tonight. Last year at this time I didn't have a voice, so it's step up. We also included this year the K-Prep Awards. We've listed those with the student who's receiving the reading and the writing and the math. We'll list those all at one time, so they'll come down to get all three. If they received all three, Ms. Mueller will read those as well. So we'll start off with Ms. Mueller announcing the perfect attendance all year for 6th and 7th grade.
When you come down the stairs, come directly down and meet Mr. Elmore here in the front. Denise Adam, Carter Dickens, Elena Fuller, Zachary Presthus, Caitlin Rowlett, and Solomon Witherspoon. We'll now do 6th grade, all A honor roll. Isis Alexander, May Allen, Colin Beardsley, Shelby Cox, Amari Harden-Hedspeth, Daniel Jing, Ferris Catout, Layla Madison, Shadazy McDarmott, Kiera Tucker, and Angel Vincent. Sixth grade, AB honor roll, Kylie Barber, Megan Barnes, Kania Bartel, Tayo Barua, Tope Barua, Solomon Bennett, Nicholas Blakeman, Cameron Boudreau, Anaya Brunson, Audrin Carroll, Ashlyn Shavala Grubbs, Ashley Callgrove, Amber Caldwell, Logan Contreras, Carter Dickens, Janaya Drain, Cassandra Embry, Madison Foster, Jasmine Gayfield, Laith Husani, Nathaniel Keener, Connor Lape, Jada Luden, Madison Marquez, Shannon McGlone, Samaya Medford, Bailey Medley, Amaya Moses, Deshaun Otey, Jacob Owens, Paris Parker, Ethan Pena, Caden Peter, Nash Powers, Zachary Prestis, Leah Ray, Day Robinson, Destiny Smallwood, Michael Sweeney, Nicole Tulane, Alicia Tovar, and Jacob Weiss. Seventh grade All-A Honor Roll. Madison Adler, Nico Allenbach, Chase Bennett, Elena Fuller, Kaylee Gray, Reagan Granovius, Malaya Ignacio, Minwoo Lee, Connor Lyle, Bailey Lowe, Molly McCleary, Summer McCoon, Mackenzie Miller, Daniel Noble, Andrew Reynolds, Caitlin Rowlett, Benny Sousa, Charles Tucker, Veronica Walker, and Landon Whitley. Seventh grade All-AB Honor Roll. Shade Barwa, Lucas Beebe, Hunter Black, Jamie Bledsaw, Cameron Contreras, Elizabeth Kraft, Emily Culver, Gabrielle Dansby, Caitlin Dunn, Malachi Ewing Sudds, Nigene Harrell, Natalie Hart, Laura Hassani, Rachel Hawkins, Desiree Hayes, Jason Henry, Bailey Hipp, Caden Hunt, Julie Kiter, Kaylee McFarland, Noah Mendoza, Bruce Mills, Chelsea Menace, Madison Morris, Yasmin Nelson, Brianna Ramich. Okay. Hani Rogers, Michael Rogers, Camilla Saprisa, Ajay Singh, Jamal Smith, Leah Sousa, James Sutton, Courtney Townsend, William White, Chloe Williams, Leah Wingate, Lauren Whitty, Sydney Word, and Paige Young. We're next going to be giving out awards for K-Prep scores for distinguished and proficient in the areas of reading, writing, and math. 7th grade only. Madison Adler, distinguished reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Nico Allenbach, proficient reading, proficient math. Johnson Ianni, distinguished reading, distinguished math. Caitlin Beck, proficient reading, proficient math. Lucas Beebe, distinguished reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Chase Bennett, distinguished reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Hunter Black, proficient reading. Jamie Bledsaw, distinguished reading, proficient writing. Trayvon Bonneman, proficient reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Jasmine Brody, proficient reading, proficient writing. Caitlin Kaysen, distinguished reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Gabrielle Childers, proficient reading. Braylon Cleveland, proficient reading, proficient math. Cameron Contreras, distinguished reading, proficient math. Elizabeth Kraft, proficient reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Connor Crittenden, proficient reading, proficient math. Deanna Dartery, proficient reading, proficient writing. Kiera DeWalt, proficient writing. Angel Diaz, proficient reading, proficient writing. Samantha Diaz, proficient reading. Curtis Dodson, proficient reading. Caitlin Dunn, proficient reading, proficient math. Malachi Ewing Suds, proficient reading, distinguished math, proficient writing. Craven Fox, proficient writing. Olivia Fox, proficient writing. Elena Fuller, distinguished reading, proficient math. Maria Garcia, proficient math, proficient reading. Proficient writing. Brianna Garcia Riviera, proficient reading, proficient writing. Trey Goodman, distinguished reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Kaylee Gray, distinguished reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Reagan Granovius, proficient reading. Isaiah Gwynn, distinguished reading. Natalie Hart, distinguished reading, distinguished math. Laura Husani, distinguished reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Rachel Hawkins, distinguished reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Desiree Hayes, proficient math. Elise Heidi, proficient reading, proficient math. Bailey Hip, proficient reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Jonathan Hodge, proficient reading, proficient math. Skylar Hopes, proficient reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Caden Hunt, proficient reading. Caitlin Hurd, distinguished reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Rosemay Adiung, proficient reading, distinguished math, distinguished writing. Malaya Ignacio, proficient math, distinguished writing. Seth Jones, proficient reading, proficient math. Julie Kiter, proficient math, proficient writing. Dylan Kimbrough, proficient reading. Sherry Liniger, proficient reading. Liberty Leak, proficient writing. Connor Lyle, proficient reading, proficient math. Yuhung Lin, proficient reading, proficient math. Paxton Lopez, proficient reading. Bailey Lowe, distinguished reading, distinguished math. And proficient writing. Corey Lynham, proficient reading, proficient writing. George Marinich, proficient reading. Isabella Merlette, proficient reading, proficient math. Nathan Masani, proficient reading, distinguished math, proficient writing. Molly McCleary, proficient reading, proficient writing. Summer McCoon, distinguished reading, distinguished math, distinguished writing. Kaylee McFarland, proficient writing. Elizabeth Mellencamp, proficient reading. Noah Mendoza, proficient reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Malcolm Malesko, proficient reading, distinguished math. Bruce Mills, proficient math. Michaela Mitchell, proficient math, proficient writing. Yasmin Nelson, distinguished reading, proficient math. Peter Nikotra, distinguished reading, proficient math. Daniel Noble, proficient math, proficient writing. Jeremiah Pitts, proficient writing. Gabrielle Reevy, proficient reading. Andrew Reynolds, distinguished reading, distinguished math. Amanda Rice, proficient writing. Riley Richardson, distinguished reading, distinguished math. Michael Rogers, distinguished reading, distinguished math, and distinguished writing. Angela Rodriguez, distinguished reading, proficient math. Caitlin Rowlett, distinguished reading, distinguished math, distinguished writing. Datavian Rusher, proficient math. Camilla Saprisa, proficient reading, proficient math. Caroline Shea, proficient reading. Dragan Sivley, proficient reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Samuel Sloan, proficient reading. Jamal Smith, proficient reading, distinguished math, proficient writing. Destiny Sneed, proficient math. Benny Sousa, proficient reading, proficient math. Leah Sousa, proficient reading. Nathan Stallings, proficient reading. Alyssa Thomas, proficient reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Charles Tucker, distinguished reading, distinguished math, proficient writing. Tyler J. Vincent, proficient writing. William White, proficient reading, proficient math. Landon Whitley, distinguished reading, proficient math, proficient writing. Liam Wingate, proficient reading, distinguished math. Lauren Whitty, proficient reading, proficient math. Sydney Word, proficient reading, distinguished math, proficient writing. Gavin Wright, distinguished reading. Devontae Yates, proficient reading, proficient math. Jaden Young, proficient math, proficient writing.
Good evening, everyone. This is Miss Urbans and I'm Miss Boglin. We are part of the Encore team. For those of you that do not know what the Encore team is, it is our applied arts here at our school. We rotate students through physical education, visual arts, computer technology that Miss Urbans has joined us this year, and then we also have band that Mr. Rourke is not here tonight, and he apologizes. The following students, let me preface this with, it's very hard and difficult to come up with distinguished people to be able to be brought down here as students because we share these students throughout the year. So just because they got an award in this class doesn't mean that they were not eligible for awards in other classes as well. Most of the students that come through us, A's and B's constantly, we really appreciate the efforts that they put through in our classes. So at this time, we'd like to recognize our 6th grade award winners. In computer technology, Deja Robinson. Yushang Lin. Is Yushang here tonight? No, I'm sorry. Seth Sarah. And Denise Adams. For visual art, from Mr. Lowe, Teo Baruma. Amari Hardin Hedspeth. May Allen. Amber Cowell. Physical education awards go to Parker, Janiyah Drain, Tope Barua, and Nash Powers. I also have the awards from Mr. Rourke for music and drama, which was the first year that we actually had this class as opposed to just band. So he has 2 awards for Leah Ray and Daniel Zhang. And then these I have to read off. I don't know who they are. Band students, Shelby Cox, Angela Furlot, Taylor Lanham, Jacob Weiss, Connor Lape, Shannon McGlone, Samaya Medford. Gave you the wrong one. Jacob Owens. And Ashley Skaggs. At this time, I'm going to turn it over for 6th grade awards for Miss Rowlett, Miss Harmon, and Miss Goes.
Good evening. I am Ms. Rowlett. I will be presenting awards from Ms. Richardson and Mr. Fuller since they could not be here this evening. So first, I would like to acknowledge how much of a privilege it has been to teach your 6th grade students this year. And also, I want to recognize the 7th grade students from last year on a job well done on your K-Prep scores. So congratulations, guys. So Mr. Fuller has provided 2 different sets of awards this year. He has his perfect measurement exam scores. 6th grade students, all of them, were required to take an exam that measures their knowledge in social studies content. The students who shall receive an award tonight have all scored perfectly on this exam, showing a mastery level of understanding of the 6th grade social studies content area. So the following 2 students who will be receiving, nope, there's more, sorry. So the following students who will be receiving these awards are Zachary Pressis, Nicholas Blakeman, Jake Owens, Zuri Lowe, Nicole Tulane, Nash Powers, Jacob Wise, Esme Quinn, Samaya Medford, Ferris Catout. All right, next we have Excellence in Social Studies. These 2 students have throughout the academic year achieved the highest marks on every assessment and every assignment. Through their achievements, the 2 students who are to be honored tonight can easily say they have displayed a level of excellence in social studies that few other students can match. Jacob Wise and Shelby Cox. All right, next we will have our math awards. This group of students scored distinguished on our end of the year map test, and Ms. Richardson wanted to say, great job, guys. Ferris Catout, Zachary Pressis, Colin Beardsley, Dante Cooley, Tope Barua, All right, in addition to map scores, this young lady showed the most growth on our math map test, Cadence Miller. All right, this group of students logged in the most time on IXL Math this school year. Anaya Brunson, Alina Begg, Laith Hasune, Ahmad Ahmed, All right, these 4 students had the best math grades for the year. They have an exceptional work ethic. May Allen, Shelby Cox, Amari Harden Hedspeth, Ferris Catal. All right, next for my language arts class. So I have academic achievement and language arts. This entails both reading and writing for the school year. Shelby Cox, Seth Sarah, Joseph White, Zuri Lowe, Amari Harden Hedspeth, Nicole Tulane, May Allen, and then May should be coming. She's here. It's right there. All right, next, I have distinguished reading map scores, and this is going from spring of last year to spring of this year, so it's like their overall growth of this. Some of these students who are getting called down actually have distinguished for 8th grade scores, so they have really excelled in their reading this school year. Amari Harden Hedspeth, Nash Powers, Connor Milam, Joseph White, Carter Dickens, nope, that's the wrong one. Okay. No, Connor Milam. Do you want to stand with me, Connor Milam? Okay, and then the following 2 students received the highest math growth from spring 2016 to spring 2017, Austin Atkins and Emma Moreland. Nope. And then this student logged in the most hours practicing language arts skills on IXL with 17 hours, Cassie Embry. I can trade places with one of you if you want. Okay. And I'll get my stuff in.
All right. My name is Ms. Harmon. I am the other language arts teacher. The following students received rewards from me. Solomon Bennett, one of the highest grades in language arts. Daisy McDermott, one of the highest grades in language arts. The second group of awards were for distinguished in reading based on the MAP tests. Nicholas Blakeman, Colin Beardsley, Jacob Weiss, Joseph Lancy, Jacob Owens. The next awards are for the growth in reading. Corin Wingate, most growth in reading, 19 points. The second group here actually had a tie for the second highest growth in reading math test, Laith Hasune and Carly Sanders. Second highest growth. My last 2 awards were very hard to pick, but I tried to get one or 2 students who showed especially exceptional effort in English language arts class. That would be Isaac Baker and Daisha Robinson.
Hi, I'm Ms. Goes. I teach 6th grade science. The following students had an exceptional MAP score in science. Zuri Lowe, Logan Wolf. Logan not only made the one of the highest scores in MAP, he also made one of the most growth. Zachary Prethis. Our highest score for Colin Beardsley. And greatest improvement in math science, Amaya Moses. Amaya Moses. Okay, that's it for 6th grade.
My name is Mr. Morrow. I'm one of the low instance teachers here, and I have one award. This is for excellence in math, and this is for Layla Madison. Layla. I think now it's time for 7th grade.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Tracy Arflin, 7th grade math teacher. This is Mrs. Debbie Lindsay, 7th grade language arts. Not here this evening, but represented by us are Miss Logsdon in math, Miss Cross language arts, Miss Newby science, Miss Braden social studies, and Miss Warnock, she's everywhere. Before I get started with the 7th grade awards, I'd like to thank you all for your participation tonight. It's nice to see you out this evening. We really appreciate your support here at Bluegrass. We also thank you for entrusting your children with us for the last 10 months. We hope you have a safe summer, and we look forward to most of you being back next fall. First of all, in the area of math, dedication and hard work in math, Valina Saitsima. From Ms. Logsdon's class, outstanding effort and achievement in math, Courtney Townsend. Jamie Bledsaw. Kaylee McFarland. James Gwynn. Datavion Rusher. Mackenzie Miller. Macy McMillan. Continuing in math, my classes, Mr. Arflin's class, outstanding effort and achievement in math, Madison Adler. Nico Allenbach. Liz Kraft. Reagan Granovius. Nigene Harrell. Molly McCleary. Peter Nicotra. Daniel Noble. Benny Souza. This is for Miss Owen's algebra class. Highest grades in algebra, Ajay Singh. And Bailey Lowe. Now, meanwhile, back to science class. Outstanding effort and achievement in science, Laura Hasune. Bailey Lowe. Daniel Noble. Hyani Rogers. Gabrielle Reevy. Sydney Word. Reagan Granovius. Isabella Eshaviri. Emily Culver. Caitlin Rowlett, Benny Souza, Chase Bennett, Yasmin Nelson, Rachel Hawkins, and Lucas Beebe. Shifting now to social studies, outstanding effort and achievement in the area of social studies for Miss Braden's classes. Curtis Dodson, Yasmin Nelson, Alex Fox, Leah Souza, Reagan Granovius, Elise Heidi, Bailey Lowe, Emily Culver, Rachel Hawkins, Andrew Reynolds, Chase Bennett, that Rowlett kid, Caitlin, in the area of language arts, from Ms. Cross's class, outstanding achievement in language arts, Noah Mendoza, Isabella Echeverry, Madison Adler, Bailey Lowe, Emily Culver, Kimora Mott, Charlie Tucker, Jamie Bledsaw, Courtney Townsend, Liam Wingate, Sam Sloan, Carolyn Shea, and Davion Cooper. Also in language arts for academic excellence from Miss Lindsay's class, Nico Allenbach, Shade Barua, Lucas Beebe, Chase Bennett, Elizabeth Kraft, Skylar Duncan, Caitlin Dunn, Elena Fuller, Kaylee Gray, Mr. Granovius, Najeen Harrell, Natalie Hart, Rachel Hawkins, Caden Hunt, Molly McCleary, Summer McCune, Mackenzie Miller, Yasmin Nelson, Andrew Reynolds, Michael Rogers, Angela Rodriguez, Caitlin Rowlett, Benny Souza, Landon Whitley, and Sydney Word. These These next group of students are recipients of the Duke TIP Talent Search from the counselor's office. We would like to recognize several students that qualified for the Duke TIP Talent Search. A test was administered at the start of the school year. Students qualifying for this award must score 95% or higher on the standardized achievement test. There are several. Madison Adler, Johnson Ayeni, Lucas Beebe, Elizabeth Kraft, Malachi Ewing Sudds, Maria Garcia, TJ Goodman, Lara Hasune, Connor Lyle, Bailey Lowe, Yasmin Nelson, Peter Nicotra, Malcolm Malesko, Caitlin Rowlett, Jamal Smith, Nathan Stallings, Charles Tucker, Landon Whitley, Liam Wingate, Lauren Whitty, Trayvon Bondman, Gabrielle Dansby, Summer McCune, Ajay Singh, Caden Hunt, Benny Souza, Veronica Walker, Braylon Cleveland, Michael Rogers, Jamie Bledsaw, Cameron Contreras, Devontae Yates, Emily Culver. Let's have one more round for everyone, please, of the 7th grade. Ms. Bogeland's going to come back up here and give out awards for 7th grade encore. Ms. Bogeland's announced her retirement for next fall, so there may not be a better opportunity to let her know that we appreciate the 26 years of service that she's given to Bluegrass Middle School. So as she comes back up here, I'd like you to give her a round of applause, please.
Thank you very much. Well, I guess some of you didn't know and others did. I want to thank you for your support. Many of you have children that have come through here previously in the many years that I've been here. I started here in January of the first year, and I never left, even though I had opportunities. It was a tough decision, but I will be here at the start of the school year, but I will not be finishing the 2018 school year. Again, my many thanks to all of you for your support and sending your children to let us educate them, because there's no greater reward for teachers than to see the parents and the students excel. So thank you very much for that. So I have the Encore Awards for 7th grade at this point. Mr. Urbans again is going to help us out here. For computer technology, we have Sydney Word, Angela Rodriguez, Nigene Harrell, Noah Mendoza. I know you're here. Come on down. For visual arts, Broderick Bivens, Reagan Granovius, Madison Adler, and Velena Setsuma. For physical education, Connor Lyle, Jamal Smith, Laura Hussein, and Malaya Ignacio. Again, thank you. Thank you for always being there in your classes and doing everything that you need to. We appreciate that. Now I have the awards from Mr. Rourke for the regular music and drama class that was added this year as a rotation class. Connor Crittenden and Elizabeth Kraft. For band, we have James Gwynn, Summer McCune, Bailey Lowe, Ajay Singh, William White, Liam Wingate, Minwoo Lee, Malcolm Malesko, Andrew Reynolds, and then we have 3 students that made all district band. 2 of them are standing in front of us. Andrew Reynolds, Minwoo Lee, and Malcolm Malesko. Thank you again for the privilege of teaching your children as they came through Bluegrass Middle School. Now Mr. Elmore will end the evening.
Again, we appreciate your time and efforts. Thank you so much and have a good night.